Fine, Sakshi, let's start with the speaking test. The examiner's name is Sudhir Chhabra. May I know your name?
Yeah, my name is Sakshi Gumbar.
And how should I address you?
You can call me from my first name, Sakshi.
Sakshi, this test is being recorded. Are you fine with that?
Yes, sir.
Fine. In the first part, I'll ask you questions regarding yourself. Let's talk about your name first. Do you like your name?
Yes, I like my name a lot because it has some unique definition.
And what is that?
Yeah, it's a meaning of Sakshi is a proof of something.
Okay. And can you give me an example of that?
Yeah, if I just want to say that I am that, if that Sakshi means proof of that I returned your that third person returned your amount that particular date. So I was the witness, I was the proof that time, and I am the Sakshi of that.
Perfect. Now let's talk about laptops. Do you have one?
Yes, I have my own laptop.
Okay. And how often do you use it?
Yeah, because my totally work depends upon these electronic gadgets. So I think the every day I'm using it for my study purpose.
Okay. And when was the time you bought this laptop?
Oh, I replaced my older laptop from my new one, I think last year in June, because that time I was enrolled in a new course and I damn need the new laptop. So I replaced my older one with the new one.
Okay, fine. Now let's talk about fruits. Do you often eat fruits?
Yes, fruit. I eat fruit daily.
Okay. And who encourages you to do so?
I am the my own masters because I my education is totally based on the food ingredients and everything. So I know that what are the benefits of the fruits, and that's why I'm taking fruits regularly.
All right. And do you encourage other people to eat fruits?
Yes, definitely. I encourage my near dear ones, even my family members, to eat fruits daily because it have lots of vitamins and it boosts up our metabolism and increase our brain power.
Okay. And how did you get to know such things?
Actually, I told you that I am also a student of food microbiology. So I already read this from a book, and I have read multiple blogs of the dietitians and fitness trainer. So they always encourage that fruit doesn't have any we can say that artificial sugar. It contains the everything is the natural way, and the natural and organic way is the every time beneficial for our body.
Fine. Now let's talk about health otherwise. How do you take care of yourself?
Okay, if we talk about the health, so health is my that we always follow the basic routine. Like we every day I used to do exercise and take every time I used to drink water a lot, and finally with that calorie deficient diets with the fruits and I always ignore that or away that ignore the junk food.
Perfect. And do you take care of others also?
Yes, because those who are near to me and those I loved more, so I guide them to just take a good or food that is beneficial for their health as well as for their that we can say that for their brain and for their physique.
Some people say that health is wealth. Do you agree with it?
Yes, definitely, because health is that this is a very old phrase that our forefathers were saying that the health is a wealth. Because if we are good in like if our health is good, so our mind works properly and we can concentrate more better.
Sakshi, this is the end of part one. We move on to part two. Now I'll give you a topic. You'll have 1 minute to prepare for it, and you'll have to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. I'll tell you when to start and when to stop. So don't worry when I stop you. I'm going to display your topic
Yes.
now. Can you see it? A shop thing.
Yes. Describe a
Yeah.
shop that recently opened in your country, your
So
city.
I'm going to start your preparation time now. You can make some notes if you wish. Your preparation time starts
Yes.
now. Okay, Sakshi, your preparation time is over. You'll have to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. When the 2 minutes are over, I'll stop you. So don't worry when I stop you. You may start speaking now.
Okay. So, as we see in these days, many various developments have been taken place because of that, according to people demand and their requirements. So, I would like to talk about a shop that has been recently opened in my city, in my area. The name that shop is a sweet shop, and the name of the shop is a Gopal Sweets, and it was opened last month because there was a heavy demand of that residents of the nearby colonies and the area, because there were no other shops of regarding of these sweets and other for the purpose or to suits the taste buds of the nearby citizens or nearby residents. Okay, and I already told that it was open in nearby in Chandigarh sector 35, and the basically this contains a multiple variety of sweets. It also composed of that bakery items and some of the snacks item as well. So people that who loves to eat these sweets item, these snacks kind of item during their tea times, or that they try to serve and they want to gift these kind of things to their their loved ones. So definitely they visited over there, and I also visited this shop last month when it was open because of my friend recommendation. She recommended me because she went first, and she was totally satisfied with the dealing and the variety of the food that she bought from that shop. So I visited that there, and because I do not like much the sweets, but definitely I try to buy something which is definitely beneficial for my health as well.
Okay, fine,
So
Sakshi. Thank you. Okay. So do you have a picture of the shop? Do you have a picture of the shop, Sakshi?
yes, no, I don't have any picture of that shop because
Yeah, thank you,
that
thank you. Okay,
that
fine, fine. This is the end of part 2. Let's move on to part 3, and we'll talk about shops only. What kinds of shops are popular with kids?
kids are basically loves to these toys and the confectionery item, the shops which are basically deals with these items, and because kids are now too much indulged into the academics, that's the books that shops, the stationery items is also very much popular among the kids.
All right. And do you are people in your country more into going to shops or online shopping?
As per the today's scenario, everybody is busy with their busy schedule and their working life. So nobody has time until on on weekends. So definitely on weekdays they prefer to do online shopping if they have some that item requirement. But yes, on for that some fun purpose and for the live activity, so definitely they visited they visit that offline stores as well.
Okay. And what kinds of shops are there in your country?
In my country, that my country is very vast country, and that because it's belong that everybody that everybody needs that it belongs to the different part of that there are the different states and countries. So the shops from that small items to the very large or big item, that every small is in my country. And if you talk about the health shops, and they will talk about the stationery, the sweets, that or grocery shops, so these are very much popular.
Okay. And now let's talk about businesses. Do you think businesses are better than jobs?
According to my point of view, yes, business is better than job, because in the business we are our sole that responsible person, that how to run our business and how to deal with that. In the job we have to just work under the supervision of someone, and they are unable to understand our that working style, our working pattern. So in the business we definitely follow our instinct, and we can do better to just increase our business.
What are some hardships that a person has to face when he opens a business?
That business, as I told, that business is all that we are the sole person for that our business. So that definitely we face many of the struggle when we opened a new business, and because these business, because first of all, that for the new business we know that what customer demands. According to customer demands, according to that locality, we have to open our business. Otherwise this business will definitely do not work, and we might be get into the some losses.
Do you think businesses that have been going on for a long time are better than newly opened businesses?
It depends upon the person own thinking, because sometimes the business who are who has been running from very long time, from the past some decades, so they are not much popular or among, because these days people are more inclined towards the new variety and the updated technology. So yes, if we open a new business and we have some modern technology and modern infrastructure of everything, so definitely people will people will definitely enjoy our services rather than those who are providing services from last few years.
Okay, and do you think in India there'll be more businesses in the future?
This is a very we can say a diplomat kind of a question, because that these days people are much more that employment is very high these days, and people are not bothered about the job or they are doing a business. But yes, because of that jobs are very hectic these days, and that work that employer demands are too high. So for that people need more comfortable, and they just want to follow their own
Okay, Sakshi,
lifestyle. So that's why they have to
thank you.
just,
This
yes.
is the end of your speaking test. Sakshi, I now need 5 minutes to analyze your performance, and then I'll tell you your score
Yeah, sure.
and suggestions and all. Stay tuned. I'm going to display the band descriptors now. So I would go
Sure,
through
sure.
I would recapitulate whatever you have said. I will
Yes, sir.
match your performance with the band descriptors, and then I'll tell you your score and how you can improve on it.
Sure, sir, I'm waiting.
So actually, these are the official band descriptors. You also have a look at them, and I'm going to go, mute and not visible for some 5 minutes, and then I'll return. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Sakshi, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
And can you see the descriptors?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's talk about your performance now. First of all, as in, I'm gonna declare it at the very beginning that there can be a variation of plus minus 0.5. Okay, because however
Mhm.
objective these descriptors are, there can always be an iota of subjectivity. So if I give you x, it can be x plus 0.5 or it can be x minus 0.5 also.
Okay.
So in regard to fluency and coherence, you stand at a 7.
Okay, sir.
This is how your fluency and coherence is. As in, first of all, Sakshi, your part 1 answers were at times very small. Now, that is not something that I can point out in regard to the whole scenario. But if you see,
Mhm.
band 8 and band 9 require develops topics fully and develops topics coherently and appropriately, develops topics fully and appropriately. These are the requirements of band 8 and band 9, which you do at certain points in first part also, but at certain points, yes, I eat fruits. They are very, as in, I think the answer was ended after one more line. So at certain points
Okay.
in part 1, you were not elaborated enough. Sorry, you were not elaborated enough. So that is something that first, I think, made a dent on your fluency and coherence. And then
Okay, sir.
if you see, let's read band 7. Speaks at length without noticeable effort or loss of coherence. So there were some coherence issues for sure. At certain points, you were speaking like this. So I want to say that if that happened, that if this is bad coherence, coherence means logic and also your ability to
Yes, sir.
continue speech. So that, and especially in part 3, I might be asking you something and you were giving an answer related to something else. Perhaps as in, as far
Okay.
as I can remember, let me recollect one answer of yours. Yeah. What kinds of shops are there in your country? And you answered what kinds of shops people like to go to. So you were changing the, I would say, tonality of the question also. And but at certain time, you were, as in part 3 also, you showed your caliber at certain points. And 7 is not a, as 7 is not an easy thing to get in fluency and coherence. But still, as in part 3 also, your answers were at points tangential, as in they were going off track a bit. As in the track is not that there's a right answer, but it should be related to the question. And then as in
Okay,
your
sir.
speech issues at certain points like that, if that, as in
Yes,
you
sir.
can work on that. So speaks at length without noticeable effort or loss of coherence. uh, the good thing is that the loss of coherence or the effort is not, that I would say great in degree that I can give you, I would give you a 6 or a 5. May demonstrate language related hesitation at times, as in I specifically remember one point. So when they are their residents, so you had some problem thinking about words and grammar also. May demonstrate language
Yes, sir.
related hesitation at times, not always. Sometimes you had a problem thinking about the language, words and grammar, or some repetition and or self correction. This was also there at certain points, repetition and all. Uses a range of connectives and discourse markers. Yeah, you use them as in if and moreover, blah blah blah. So in fluency and coherence, my suggestions would be speak more in part 1, first of all. And in part 3,
Okay, sir.
listen to the question properly and think, as in give an appropriate answer. It's not that you have
Okay,
to
sir.
show your knowledge or anything. It is, IELTS never judges your, I would say, knowledge and all. There is no knowledge point in the whole band descriptors thing. But as in the answer should be related to the question also. That is what we call coherence, logic. Okay, my
Yes, sir.
suggestion would be work a bit on part 3, and as in part 1 also talk a little more. As in,
Sure, sir.
let me give an example. You ask me one part 1 question, and I'll understand from that a bit.
Okay. So, what kind of gift you
Okay,
would like to gift someone? Like,
I
yes.
would I would want to give someone something that the person admires. It could be a car, it could be maybe a card also, because a gift should be something that is going to be purposeful at the end, not something that is just going to display the formality of exchanging things. So purpose is the parameter, something like this.
Okay, sir.
About your vocabulary, again a band 7. One sec, I think it will. I would say band 7 only. Good thing is that there's a lot of it. You can discuss a variety of topics, like the first point, uses vocabulary resource flexibly to discuss a variety of topics, but try to include some paraphrase also, as in try to be a bit more wide with your vocabulary. You were repeating terms, you were, as in your, you know, your, I think part 2 was a shop. So you could have talked about the supermarkets. You could have talked about maybe dollies that they used to carry things from here and there, from here to there.
Yes,
So
sir.
some topic related vocabulary, something, but there were good terms: metabolism, majority. There were many terms that led to your, I would say, band 7 in vocabulary. But there were some mistakes also. At points you were not able to use words properly, and as in you used paraphrase a little bit, but could have been better.
Yes, sir.
A major dent in your speaking was, in your lexical resource parameter, was lack of this thing. Uses less common and
This.
idiomatic vocabulary skillfully. Now, by idioms, I don't mean those cliches and all, spick and span, part and parcel. They are stupid terms. This is not the 18th century, but something of this sort, as in we chipped in, we took off, okay, a number of, maybe by dint of, maybe something that the English people would use, as their daily routine. There's a certain thing called collocations. You can watch my YouTube video regarding speaking test introduction. You will get to know as in what these
Okay, sir.
idiomatic expressions are. But don't use stupid terms also, like over the moon, or as in part and as in those cliches that people use.
I
They
understood. Yes, yes.
irritate the examiner, as in we don't use such poetic, I would say, vocabulary in our daily lives. Okay, so
Yes, sir.
maybe, okay, grammar is an issue for sure.
Yes, sir.
Grammar is an issue. I'm going to give you a band 6 in grammar. As in, until part 2, I was at band 7, but the part 3 was the major deal breaker. I was, oscillating between band 7 and band 6 until the end of part 2, but the part 3, stamped this thing that I should give a band 6 in grammar. Why, I tell you. So until the end of part 2, it was like frequently produces error-free sentences, though some mistakes persist. So you were making mistakes, but you were frequently producing perfect sentences also. But as soon as part 3 started, as in maybe because of lack of practice or something, you were making even small, as in, small, as in lower level grammatical errors also, like persons who lives, what should it be? Persons who
Yes.
live.
Person who lives. Yes.
Businesses who has been, businesses that have been, businesses that
Yes,
have
sir.
been. Then there were some major level grammar errors, like recommended me, recommended to me. Recommended me is wrong in your context, whatever you had said at that point. So I
Yes,
would
sir.
say until part 2, the frequency of grammatically right sentences was quite high. But in part 3, it dropped, and then it made me give you a band 6. Uses a mix of simple and complex structures, but with limited flexibility. May make frequent mistakes with complex structures. This is your problem. Whenever you have to speak something complex, you make problems.
Yes, sir.
Though these rarely cause comprehension problems, the good part is that despite your errors, I was able to understand you. Had it been such a case that because of your, grammatical errors, I was not able to understand you, you would have gotten a band 5, which says, um, but and may cause some comprehension problems. The good thing is that I was able to understand you. There were hardly any comprehension issues. So band 6. So 2 7s and a 6. Then if I
6.5.
talk about, sorry,
Okay, yes, sir.
there's one more parameter, pronunciation.
Yes, yes, sir.
At certain points, it was also a drawback, but I'm going to give you band 7 in this one. See, there are certain, first of all, your speech is clear. That's a good part. But the thing is that it is not only about that. If your speech is clear and your first language doesn't have much of an impact on your English speaking, it leads to it leads to your it leads you to a band 7 easily, which is your case also.
Yes, sir.
But the thing is that there was some Punjabi tone at certain points, okay, and then high level speaking features like intonation, connected speech, and high level pronunciation features, connected speech, intonation, maybe what is that called? There's one more, I'm not able to recollect it right now. So they were a bit, I would say, missing in your speaking. So I was not able to give you a band 8 or 9. And also, okay, I could have compensated for those as in high level features, but still your taste of Punjabi, your tinge of Punjabi in your English was a little bit of a deal breaker. Because if you see, uses a wide range of pronunciation features. This is the problem at band 8.
Okay.
Fine. And again, as in pronunciation was marred by that fact also, that if that, so as in a little bit of I would say less clarity. So 3 7s and a 6, that would mean a 6.5 overall. In speaking, you are not your score is not rounded up but rounded down. Okay, so had it been an overall scenario, 3 7s and a 6 would have meant band 7 overall. But in speaking and writing, your score is rounded down, so you get a 6.5 for this performance. If you want to ask me something, you can ask.
Not exactly. I might knew about all these things because I am also like I already had given that IELTS exam like last month, and the same bands I got in the speaking, the 6.5. But because I just want to like appear for the GT, so my requirements are the 777-8. So, and because of the job, I'm totally unable to like practice speaking every day, and there is no one that from with whom I practices, because I try to speak sometime when I get a chance or opportunity, but yes, not on a regular basis.
I
So
offer
just
one-to-one speaking sessions with students, as in if you want to enroll into that, I can give you details.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
as in, I would want you to be rational about it, as in first decide on it, that if you want to go for it or not, because I don't want to force anything onto you right now.
No, I understand very well, because so you only dealing with the speaking thing?
No, I'm teaching IELTS properly.